State Representative Todd Courser admitted to launching the self-directed smear campaign essentially because he says he was being blackmailed. He received text messages at some point this spring saying that his alleged affair with a fellow state representative, Cindy Gamrat, would be revealed. And so kind of to mitigate the public relations damage that might come about because of that, he put out this email under a fake name alleging that he was a sex addict, that he was a drug addict as well, because he felt that this would make the affair seem tame compared to these outlandish allegations against him. He put out an apology yesterday, an audio statement on his website. Listen to what he said.
My actions in and around these events and the email that was sent to misdirect attention were my doing, both in planning and execution. No one else has the responsibility in those actions. They are mine and mine alone. The email in question was really put in motion to try and disrupt the blackmailer and to give me some clues as to what their ability was as far as surveillance over my life and the threats that they were making.
As you just heard, the second reason why he says he put out this fake email was to weed out the blackmailers, to find out exactly what dirt they had on him and what the extent of damage they could cause to him was.
I mean, the fact is so much more amazing than fiction in this situation. So how was it eventually uncovered that this lawmaker was the person behind the email, not somebody else?
A former aide secretly recorded a conversation in which Courser tried to convince him to send that email. It's important to note that Courser had 3 aides working for him. 2 of them were fired in July. The other one left the campaign in April. They allegedly confronted Courser about the affair, and he refused to resign.
Right, and that's the big question here. So state investigators, they're looking into this. Good luck to them and trying to figure out what's up and down here. Is he actually going to be able to keep his job?
Well, he has again and again declined to resign. He says he won't do it.
Right?
Yeah. He also, well, rather, to get to the investigators, they seized laptops, text messages, emails sent between everyone in that office. They're trying to figure out if any state money was used to cover up this alleged affair, and if it was, he could face charges.
Right, because even though the most amazing part of the story is the cover-up and the affair and everything like that, that actually isn't a violation of his job. He could keep his job just for having an affair, but if he uses state money or state property, that's going to get him.
Also important to note, the other representative, Cindy Gamrat, has not made any public comment about anything in this situation, so we're still waiting to hear from her.